Hi there, welcome to today's practice. Thanks for joining me today. So today's practice is going to be a flow that's really focused on the upper body and releasing that. So if you can, please have a block, or if you don't have a block, then just have a book or maybe a cushion. And we're going to start in a Japanese seated position. So block is sideways and long, and you might pop it up high if you need a little bit more height. Sit down onto your block, sitting bones on there, and then feet pointing backwards. Just take a few moments just to make sure that you feel comfortable, and knees are pointing forward. And once you're ready, pop your hands onto the thighs. If for some reason this seat is just too uncomfortable, then just come to cross legs. That's completely fine too. Okay, let's make a start. Hands down on the legs. Just allowing the eyes to close down. Just taking some time just to settle into the body, noticing the breath. Just taking this pause to observe just how you're feeling, how the body's feeling. Making this space to be here with your body, your breath, and starting to take a few deeper breaths now. And with each breath in, imagining space being created along the entire spinal column. So all the way from the base up through the lower back, the middle back, the upper back, the neck, and up and out through the crown of the head. So energy lengthening upwards and grounding down through your seat. Face is soft, shoulders relaxed. Just following the breathing in and out through the nose for another few moments. And then let's open the eyes. Start by interlacing the fingers in the center, just in front of your belly, taking an inhale to bring the hands up. As you exhale, press the palms away from you, draw the navel in, tuck the chin in, so really C-curve through the spine, and then take an inhale to lengthen up. Palms of hands facing up towards the ceiling, and then as you exhale, release the hands back down. Interlace the fingers the other way, bring them up towards the chest, inhale. Exhale to press the palms of hands away, draw the navel in, really bring that belly back in towards the spine, and then inhale, take the arms up, and then exhale, release them down. Again, interlacing the fingers, inhaling, and then exhale, press the palms of hands away, and then inhale, reach the arms up, and then exhale to release. And we'll go again. Inhaling, bring the hands up, exhale, press the palms of hands away, let the chin drop in, and then inhale, reach the arms up, and then exhale to release. We'll go one more time. Inhaling. As you exhale, press the palms of hands away. And then this time, as you come up towards the ceiling, let's just hold it here. You try to turn the thumb side of the hands up towards the ceiling. If this is super strong, it's too much, just bring those hands a little bit further forward. Try to straighten those arms. Lower ribs softening in. Keep the sitting bones grounding down. And try to let the muscles at the base of the neck soften away from the ears. Taking one more inhale. And then as you exhale, releasing those arms down. Coming into some shoulder rolls. So nice big rolls. Taking the breath into the upper body. So imagining you're giving yourself a bit of a massage, so that's the quality that we're looking for in the movement. And then changing the direction, so going back and forward. Trying to lift the shoulders up as high as you can towards the ears each time. And then let's release that down. Take the fingertips to the shoulders, bring the elbows together, and then circle the arms back. Try to touch the wrist behind the head and circle it back. Elbows and wrists, elbows and wrists. Easy open breathing. And let's change the direction. So go back, still trying to make the circle as large as you can. So aiming to touch the wrist. This last two. And last one, releasing those arms down. Lift the shoulders up as high as you can, all the way up to the ears. Take an inhale and then exhale to release it down. We'll go again like that. Inhale, lift, 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 and then exhale to release. One more time. Inhale, lift it up as high as you can, and then exhale to release. Take the arms up, inhaling. Take the right hand in front of the left. Turn the palms to face one another, interlacing the fingers, and then take those arms up towards the ceiling. And we're trying to straighten those arms. Once again, if this is just too much on your shoulders, bring the arms a little bit further forward. Let those floating ribs soften in, or those lower ribs soften in. Taking an inhale, and then as you exhale, allow the elbows to bend out to the side. Try to press the elbows back, and then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows, and then inhale to reach it up. And then as you exhale and bend, let's hold it here for a couple of breaths. Steady gaze with the eyes. You can gaze towards the tip of the nose or straight ahead. Try to press those elbows back. And then taking one more inhale to lengthen all the way back up. Keep the arms as they are. Let's take a twist to the right. Let the head turn a little bit more. Keep both sitting bones down on the block. Thinking about the left side of the body turning towards the right. Taking one more inhale. We're going to keep the upper body as it is. Just release those hands. That left hand coming across the body towards the right thigh, and that right arm wrapping behind the back. Turning the head to look over the right shoulder. Find the breath. Just taking one more inhale, staying for the exhale, see if there's any more space. And then inhaling, coming back to center. Take those arms up again, inhaling. This time take the left hand in front of the right, turn the palms to face one another, and then once again, reaching those arms up. Lower ribs softening in. Take an inhale, and then exhale. Bend the elbows, pressing them out to the side, and then inhale, reaching them up. And then exhale, elbows out to the side, and then inhale, reach it up, and then exhale to bend, and let's hold those elbows out to the side for a few breaths. Try to relax the muscles at the base of the neck. And then taking an inhale, reach the arms back up, keep the arms as they are, taking a twist to the left, letting the head turn a little bit more, keeping both sitting bones settled down into the block. Thinking about the right side of the body turning towards the left now. Taking one more inhale, keeping the twist. We're just going to release those hands, taking that right arm across the body over to the left thigh, wrapping that left arm behind the back. You know, the palm of the hand onto that left leg to help as a bit of a lever to turn towards the left. Trying to let the shoulders relax down. Taking one more inhale, lengthen up. As you exhale, see if there's any more space to turn a little bit more. And then inhaling back to center. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Trying to press the heels of the hands together. If that doesn't work, just let the wrists separate. Taking an inhale, reach the hands down, drop the tailbone down, lift the sternum, lift the eyes. As you exhale, hinging forward, bring the hands down onto the mat. We're going to lift through the belly and come up onto the tops of the feet. Let the head relax down and then drop the hips back down. Interlacing the fingers the other way if you can. Reach the hands down, lift through the sternum. Inhaling, lift the eyes, and then exhale. Bring the hands down, lift through the belly onto the tops of the feet, and then sit the hips back down. And again, interlacing the fingers, inhaling, and then exhaling. Bring the hands down, lift through the belly, let the head relax, and then dropping the hips down. We'll just do that one more time. Interlacing through the fingers, Inhaling, lift the sternum, let the head relax back if that's okay. And then exhale, bring the hands down, lift through the belly, let the head relax, and sit the hips back down. Coming back up to seated. Come off your block, just popping it out of the way, coming into your tabletop position. So wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Take the right arm up towards the ceiling, inhaling, and then as you exhale, threading it under that left arm, resting the head down. We're just going to go one more time, inhaling, reach that right arm up, and then exhale, threading it under. Rest that right shoulder down, rest the head down. Walk that left hand forward towards the top of the mat. Keep the tops of the feet pressing down, and then maybe start to walk this left hand across to the right hand corner of the mat, turning the shoulders towards the left without letting the hips swing over towards the left too much. Keep breathing. Then reach that left hip away from that left hand, just one more breath. And then bring that left hand back underneath the shoulder. Press yourself back up, flexing the right hand, reach it towards the top of the mat. Relax the head down if you can. Pressing a little bit more out through that right side body. Right fingers up towards the ceiling. And then coming back up into your tabletop position. Take the left arm up, inhale. Exhale, soften through that right arm, resting down. Just one more time. Inhaling, reach that left arm up. And then exhale. Rest the shoulder down, rest the head down. Walk that right hand towards the top of the mat. And then starting to walk this right hand across to that left hand top corner of the mat. Keep pressing down through the tops of the feet. Try to keep the knees over keep the hips over the knees. And then bring this right hand underneath that right shoulder. Press yourself back up, flexing the left hand. Reach it towards the top of the mat, relaxing the head down. And then pressing a little bit more out through that left side of the body if you can. Being really active through that left hand up towards the ceiling. And then coming back up into your tabletop position. And then this time, keep your hips over the knees, walk both hands forward, and you might be able to pop your chin down, and that's okay, or otherwise just your forehead down. Palms of hands pressing down. And we're allowing the chest to melt down towards the mat here. So if that's comfortable for you, allowing that sternum to rest down. Have a sense of those armpits continue to wrap in towards one another. Keep pressing down through the tops of the feet. And then coming back into your tabletop position. Tuck the toes under, coming into down facing dog. Just taking a moment in your down facing dog, either holding stillness or if you'd like to pedal out through the feet, just going for that. And then releasing both heels down, looking up towards the top of the mat, coming right up on the balls of the feet and try to walk up on the balls of the feet as much as you can until you can't do it anymore. Pop the heels down, feet can stay hip distance apart, knees soft, relaxing the head. Take a few moments here, just draping forward over the legs. And then softening through the knees, take a spine roll to come all the way up to standing. Bringing the feet together side by side, palms of hands come together into your prayer position. Just close down the eyes for a few moments. Letting the weight drop down into the soles of the feet. Feeling that energy reach up through the crown of the head. And then opening the eyes, release the arms down by your side. Press down through the feet as you reach those arms up. Inhaling, looking up towards the thumbs. And then exhale, forward fold into your Uttanasana. Feeling free to bend through the knees. Relaxing the head. And then take an inhale into your halfway lift. Shift the weight forward into the balls of feet. Hands can come to the shins. Try not to let them just hang. And then exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Step back into your plank position. Crown of the head reaching forward. Pressing the backs of the thighs up towards the ceiling. Taking an inhale. Let's take modified Chaturanga for this first one. Coming down to the knees and then bending those elbows just halfway down. Little tiny pause and then releasing all the way down. Release the tops of the feet down. Draw those hands back. Coming up into your baby cobra. Squeezing those elbows in. Press down through the tops of the feet. You might just give a little test. You can take those hands off. Taking one more inhale. And then exhale. Tuck the toes under. Come through your tabletop into your down facing dog. Just remembering that's always an option for your vinyasa. So you don't have to take Chaturanga and up dog. But if you'd like to, then feel absolutely free. Steady gaze in between the feet. Just a few deep breaths here. Softening through the knees, looking forward towards the hands, stepping one foot forward and the other foot forward. Take an inhale into your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Relaxing the back of the neck. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the side to come back up to standing. Looking up towards the thumbs, we're coming forward once again. Exhale, drawing the quadriceps up as you fold forward. Let the head relax down. And then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, step back into your plank position. Taking a moment, inhale. If you feel ready for Chaturanga, keep the knees off. Coming down, squeeze those elbows in, and then press through the feet, lift through the belly to come into your up facing dog. Shoulders away from the ears. Try to keep the inner feet pointing back. Lifting the eyes if that's comfortable. Inhaling, lift through the belly to come back into your down facing dog. Just a couple of breaths in down dog. Pressing down through the inside edges of the hands, drawing the quadriceps up. Taking one more inhale, and then as you exhale, softening through the knees, you can step, or if you'd like to hop forward, hopping forward, take an inhale into your halfway lift, exhale, fold. Taking the arms out to the side, inhaling, palms of hands come together, and then exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana, relax the head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. You can step or hop back into your plank position. Inhaling. Exhale, Chaturanga. Elbows in. Press through the feet. Lift through the belly. Inhaling. And then exhaling back to down dog. 3 breaths. On your next exhale, softening through the knees, look forward towards the hands, step or jump in between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, taking the arms up. Palms and hands come together, and then exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, and now we're going to bend the knees and come into our Utkatasana. So chair. Extending those arms up alongside the ears, bending a bit deeper in those legs, shift the weight back. Option to lift those eyes up in between the hands. And just find the breath here. This very powerful, simple pose. It's quite strong in the legs, the belly. Taking one more inhale, maybe sitting down a little bit deeper as you exhale, and then exhale, forward fold. Relax the head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knee, step the right leg back. Drop down to the right knee, release the back toes. Take the arms up into your low lunge. Grounding down into that left heel. Shift the weight back slightly and then circle the arms back. And then as you come forward, let the hips come forward, take the arms back up again. Squeeze the inner thighs together to shift back. Inhale. And then exhaling to shift the hips forward. Inhale, squeeze the inner thighs together to circle the arms back. And then exhale, hips come forward. Just one more time. Inhaling. And then exhaling. Last time we're going to inhale, take the arms up, circle the arms back, have the fingers pointing up on the lower back, thumbs to the inside. Use your thumbs to drop the tailbone down, lift through the lower belly, and then start to shift the hips forward, squeeze the elbows together. Sternum lifts. Keep drawing that left heel towards that right knee. If you're really comfortable, you might just let your head relax all the way back. Keep breathing. And then bring the head back up. Bring the hands down and let's straighten this left leg. Flexing the left foot towards the face. Take an inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, fold down to where you can. Just a couple of breaths here. And then let's bend into that front leg. Walk the hands forward, tuck the back toes under, step back into down dog. Take a breath. Take the right leg up to your three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, stepping it forward in between the hands. Coming up into your crescent moon lunge. Reaching those arms up. Bending a bit deep in this front leg. And then take the arms down by your side up to shoulder height. Right arm underneath, left arm on top. So we're going for our eagle arms. Try to lift the elbows up. Drop the shoulders down. Bending a bit deep in that front leg if you can. If you've got the space, keep lifting through the front of the belly and take those elbows up a bit more towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. One more inhale. As you exhale, transitioning to your warrior two. So taking that left heel down, arms out to shoulder height, shoulders over the hips. That front leg, right knee over the right ankle. And then let's straighten that front leg. Take the arms up, inhale, exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach the arms up, and then exhale, draw the elbows down. One more time, inhaling, exhale, draw the elbows down. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Heels the hands trying to press together. Turn towards this front leg. Take an inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, coming forward into your humble warrior. Letting the head relax down. Try to tuck that right sitting bone underneath you. Keeping that front leg bent. And then on your next in-breath, keep the legs as they are and come back into your reverse warrior. Just for one breath. Inhaling and then exhale. Cut all the hands down. Come to the ball of that left foot. Take this right leg back to your three-legged dog. Inhale. Option to keep it off as you come forward into your plank. Chaturanga. Top of the right foot down, top of the left foot down. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Steady the gaze. Softening through the knees, looking forward towards the hands. You can either step or jump in between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bending through the knees, coming back to your Utkatasana, reaching those arms up, lifting the eyes. Take one more inhale, and then exhale, Uttanasana. Relax the head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Take the left leg back. Come down to the left knee. Release the back toes. Arms up into your low lunge. Grounding down into that right heel. Try to squeeze the inner thighs together as you shift the hips back. Circle the arms back. And then shift the hips forward and circle the arms forward. So taking an inhale, squeeze the inner thighs together. And then exhale. Shift the hips forward. Circle the arms back. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Inhale. And then exhaling. One more time. Inhaling. And then exhaling. Keep circling the arms back. Fingers pointing up on the lower back. Thumbs to the inside. Squeeze those elbows together. Try to drop the tailbone down. Maybe starting to shift the hips a bit further forward. Keep lifting that sternum up. Press down through the top of that left foot. And if you're comfortable, you might just let the head relax all the way back. And then let's bring the head back up. Bring the hands down. Straightening that front leg. Flex the right foot, take an inhale. And then exhale, folding down to where you can. Try to slow the breathing down. Drawing that right hip back. And then bending into that front leg. Tucking the back toes under, stepping back into down facing dog. Take one breath. Taking that left leg up to your three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, stepping it forward in between the hands. Coming up into your crescent moon lunge. Find your balance. Deep into the front leg. You're on the ball of the back foot. Take the arms down by your side. Take them up to shoulder height. Left arm underneath, right arm on top. Eagle arms. Press back through the inside edge of that right foot. Maybe starting to lift those elbows up. Keep lifting through the front of the body. Taking one more inhale. Warrior two, right heel down. Open those arms out to shoulder height. Left knee set up over that left ankle. And then take an inhale straight through the front leg. Reach the arms up. And then exhale, cactus down the arms as you bend through the front leg. Inhale, reach it up. And then exhale to bend. One more time. Inhaling up. Exhale to bend. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Heels the hands pressing together. Turn the shoulders towards the front foot. Inhale, lifting the chest up. Exhale, humble warrior. Head relaxing down. Try to lift the arms away from the back if you can. And then on the next in-breath, keep the legs as they are. Reverse warrior. Inhaling. Exhale. Cartwheel the hands down by the front foot. Come to the ball of the right foot. Take the left leg back to your three-legged dog. Inhaling. Option to keep it off as you come forward. And lower down the leg off. Top of the left foot down. Top of the right foot down. Inhaling. Up dog. Exhaling. Down dog. Take a big breath in through the nose and then out through the mouth. One more time like that. Inhaling through the nose and then out through the mouth. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Soften through the knees, letting the head relax down. So two options here. You could take hold of your forearms or your elbows. If you'd like to interlace the fingers at the base of the head, is using the weight of the arms to help lengthen out the spine. Steady gaze with the eyes. Slow down the breathing. And then releasing those arms, walking the hands back out into your down facing dog. Come down onto the knees. Knees hip distance apart or a tiny bit wider. Coming upright, keeping the toes tucked under. Taking the right hand, fingers onto the inside, thumb to the outside. Shift the hips forward, take that left arm up and back. Letting the eyes look back and then coming back upright. Taking the left hand down, thumb to the outside, fingers to the inside, hips forward, sternum lifts, right arm back, lift the eyes, inhale, and then coming back up. One more time, to the right. Inhaling, and then coming back up, exhale, and one more time, to the left. Inhaling, and then exhaling. Option to just repeat, or we'll go both hands down at the same time, thumbs to the outside, Fingers to the inside. Press the hips forward. Try to lift up through the belly. Sternum lifts. Option to let the head relax all the way back if that's comfortable. 3 breaths. Keep pressing the hips forward. And then if you got both hands down, hands to the lower back. Coming back upright, releasing the toes down. Sit back towards the heels. Knees come together. Cupping one hand in front on top of the left. Thumbs lightly touching. Closing down your eyes. Observing the breathing. Observing the sensations in the body. Just paying particular attention to the exhale and trying to slow that down ever so slightly. And then we'll take our child's pose here. If you can, keep the knees together and just bring those arms down, forehead rests. If you need to open the knees out and extend the arms forward, that's completely fine. Just lengthening out the lower back. Letting the breathing slow down. Just one more breath here. And bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Come up to a seated position, as sitting over to one side, and then extend the legs out long in front of you. Just coming a little bit further down your mat. And then we're going to start with just our Paschimottanasana. So you might want to just pull the flesh back a little bit on your buttocks. Use your hands, try to lengthen up through the lower back and both sides of the waist, taking an inhale. And then as you exhale, starting to bring the belly down towards the thighs. Just hold on to wherever you can. If you need to stay more upright, that's totally fine. Thinking about the belly relaxing down towards the legs as the sternum continues to reach forward. Soften the shoulders back. And if you have a lot of sensitivity in your lower back, then you might even have slightly bent knees. But if you can, you try to press down through the backs of the thighs. Just listening in for any space, particularly on that exhale, that allows you to fold a bit further down. And then on the next in-breath, coming back up. We're going to take a different variation here with this forward fold. We cross the right foot over the left, so both feet are flexed, and then reach the right hand, hold the inside of that right foot. And for this variation, what you want to do is press the right foot into the right hand, and then you resist with the upper body. So you're actually trying to curve the upper spine, draw the belly button in, keep pressing the foot away, and we're trying to get in between the scapula there, just close to the spine. Stretch that upper back. Keep pressing with that right foot, but pulling back with the right arm. Taking one more inhale, and then exhale. A little bit more press with that right foot, and then coming back up. We'll swap it around. So crossing that left foot over the right hand by your hip, and then taking that left hand to the inside of the left foot. Same thing. So keeping that foot flexed. Start to press forward with that left foot, but then we pull back. So we're getting into that upper back area. So pressing with the foot and pulling back with that left arm. Keep breathing. Taking one more inhale, and then exhale. Try to push a little bit more, but resist. And then inhaling, coming back up, releasing that Left leg down, and then making your way down onto your back. So making sure that you're warm enough for your Shavasana. Letting the feet fall away from one another. Arms a little bit away from the body. Just allowing the whole body to relax. Surrendering the weight of the body. Just very lightly continuing to follow the breathing in and out through the nose. Just allowing yourself to come to complete rest for these next few minutes. So please feel free to stay here for as long as you need to. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. Namaste.